Ah, damn, I forgot to do the stupid countdown again. Hold on. Welcome back. Welcome back, everybody. Now, today, well, welcome to Norby's Worldwide Activities. But I don't know. I think today might be a Run the Fate kind of a episode because if you guys remember that segment was about speaking up about things that aren't cool, aren't right on this YouTube world. Shout out to 805 Plumbing. Let's get this shit going already. Today. Well, you can tell by the title what I'm trying to speak on today. Unfortunately, yeah, the homie Hangout did pass away. Uh, I guess he had cancer that he was fighting. I didn't know that part, and apparently that's what her mom said. That's why she passed away because of him fighting cancer. I think most of you guys know that Dubs and Gunner pushed out that narrative that he took himself out. They seem to be pretty firm about that. They were pretty certain about it, to the point where they're pretty much, I guess, doubling down and telling people to just wait for for the for the actual report of his death comes out. I mean, for me, I've had my run-ins with Rascal. We've been on panels together twice. Uh, I haven't really spoken much about him or anything about him for the most part. He was generally a smart individual, well spoken. Definitely always thought about what he said before he said it. Um, and which is good because me, I'm personally, I'm not really, I'm not like that where I think about what I'm saying before I say it. I just say it because you know I just want to say. I don't know, not with bad intention though, but that's just I speak my mind. And from what I get, people like him, you know learn that they need to really pause and think about what they say before they say it. I didn't really grow up like that, because I did I well, for one, I was never part of that world. I was always about just speaking my mind. And yeah, sometimes it gets me in trouble, and then sometimes it works. Shout out to Johnny. Was cracking up. Well, here I am talking about the homie Hangouts passing away, and the title that everybody wants to be a moral compass for his death. You have Dubs and Gunner that kind of got a lot of backlash because they called it that he took himself out. Where I guess another podcaster came out and took a video of Rascal's mother stating that he was battling cancer and that was the reason why he passed away. Dub seems to be pretty sure that that wasn't the case, as he states in his videos that he was probably one of the last people that Rascal was speaking to. 805 says, mouth filters. Not all of us have it like me. I'm pretty blunt. Ah, no, I get you. Same here, man. You know, sometimes it gets me in trouble, but you know, that's just how we're wired. You know, we got to say what's in our minds. But that doesn't mean we just blurt things out either. You know, that means I take my time and listen, and then when I do speak, you know, I just I don't stop. I guess you could say. But so yeah, it's interesting to see all these other YouTubers, you know, making videos, making statements on their thumbnails and their titles. You know, the homie Hangout passed away. I need to speak on it. Um, Let me talk about what's going on with homie Hangout. You know, all these stupid titles about other guys putting themselves making his death about them. You know, they everybody wants to be wants to be Rascal's friend, brother. I mean, I heard one podcaster call him brother. And I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty sure you couldn't call him brother. You could say brother, but it's not like you guys were that close to call him brother. You know. So I think that's odd that all these people are playing tug of war of I knew him more than you did. And it's sad because whether he took his own life or he died fighting a battle with cancer, that was his own personal life, and I think it should have been it should have kept that way. I mean, none of these podcasters needed to explain how he died, why he died, or explain how they're the real friends, or say that you guys only use them. I heard this piece of shit say that, oh, you guys only use them. I'm like, you motherfucker, aren't you the one that was trying to fucking pressure this guy with money to talk about somebody? I like, you're a real piece of shit when you're telling other people that they're using this guy when you try to force this guy with money to talk about other people. Which is crazy to see how everyone is unfortunately taking a piece of this guy's death and using it for their own content, for their own egos, for their own satisfaction, just to talk shit about other people. It is embarrassing. It's sad to see grown ass men, going at it with each other, talking shit about each other, making reactions to each other about this guy's death, you know. And it isn't right, man. However he went, again, that's his own personal business for him and his family, his children. Not for a bunch of podcasters to go on lives, make videos, just to talk more shit. I mean, it's sad that his death brought upon more negativity, which is sad because that's not what I'm pretty sure that wasn't what he was pushing for when he was alive and when he was doing his videos and his lives. He wasn't trying to push any negativity towards the people, towards the world. But here you are, all these podcasters with the biggest fucking egos saying, no, I get to talk about him. And the other one saying, you don't get to talk about him. He wasn't even your friend. I'm like, for me, it's like, shit, you guys have no fucking respect for the dead. None at all. You guys are just using that guy. All of them are using it. Like everyone could just put him, a short segment, rest in peace to Rascal, homie hangout. Here's his GoFundMe from his family. That's it. But everybody started fighting with each other, talking shit. And it's sad that we're at that point where we're just going at each other because we want to be the center of attention. And no, I mean it's sad. It's really sad. And all these guys want to act like they're, like I said, the moral compass, like they're the ones that have the right morality to talk about the situation. I'm like, all of you guys were criminals. Not throwing shade at criminals, But you guys either fucking glorify it or fucking keep talking about crime, keep talking about gangs, keep talking about, hurting people from other blocks, hurting your own peoples. And here you are trying to be the fucking moral compass, like your morals are any better than the other guy. All of you guys push negativity, and then all of a sudden you guys are talking like you guys have a high morale. All of you guys are the worst. You guys are sneaky backstabbers. All you guys do is talk shit about other people. And it's sad because this shouldn't be happening with his death. His death should be, spoken about in a and how he was trying to change the community, trying to put a better message out there into the world. You know, I'm just lucky that me and Rascal we never got into it. Like I said, we spoken on a couple of panels together. You know, we had many agreements when it comes to politics. The only thing is, I think the only difference might be, morale. But that being said, I've always, I pretty much had a good interactions with him. There was that thing when he called Marvin's a show where it did became more different. A lot of the sounds like Lucha cat back to me. Yeah, pretty much. Oh look, we got Lintero in here. The guy says I'm number one cheerleader. Well, hey, at least I'm a host. At least I'm a guest host. At least I'm a co-host. Lintero, uh, I'm pretty sure you're the dildo's main cheerleader. If anything, I would go as far as say that you're probably the cock ring to his dildo. Let's see, what did he say? Let's see what Lintero says. He says, "Chat, this is Mario's number one cheerleader. He holds his chorizo. Salute to you." You see that, and that's how I know he has gay tendencies because he thinks about Marvelous and his chorizo. Like when I said dildo, I'm talking about dildo. I'm not talking about his private parts. I'm talking about dildos. But you're talking about another man's chorizo. So Lintero, nice try. I wouldn't be able to do what you do, another man. What do you mean you wouldn't do it? That's literally everything you do. You're like the only guy on YouTube to stand up for that guy. If anything, I would go as far as to say you're probably his cousin or one of his best friends. Because one, you don't show yourself because you're probably embarrassed. Uh, you it's crazy to know that you go out of your way to so many channels just to speak up for a guy that everybody talks shit about. You're the one man standing that will back that guy up even when he's wrong or every time when he's wrong. You're the only cheerleader that when he got marked out, you said in the live chat, "That's right, you take it, you take it. He ain't bothering you, he ain't getting to you. Keep taking it." And you remember that video when Whack fucking destroyed him mentally, probably physically. You remember that moment, right? When he broke him down, they said all that shit to him. Live, mind you, live. He said it live, on air, everybody to see. Man, that was embarrassing. I mean, that's like the version of me getting shown getting beaten up, by Sucker with a sucker punch. That's like, but it set everybody's side right there. Yeah, everybody saw me bleeding, but everybody saw this guy take every single word and just say nothing. Like say not one thing back to him. He just says, uh, listen, that don't who's calling you? I mean, I get it. You know, real gang members don't say things out loud, but Whack 100 is the gang member. He said a lot of things out loud. So that was very interesting. Thank you for bringing back that moment in my head. I totally forgot that. Just seeing you here brought that whole memory back. Yeah, you're right about that. SMX, you know what? No, I didn't. I actually made like two more videos about him after. But since he's gotten quiet also, there's not a whole lot to talk about him. So, you know me, I only when I hear something that's wrong, I'm gonna talk about it. Even him. Shout out to Gabriel, Telly, Texas Blues neighbors are the Antichrist. But anyways, okay, enough about the dildo. But so going back to the subject, yeah. So I thought it was crazy that all these people are making videos about him. Like all of you guys shouldn't be talking about a man's death like that. Like leave him and his family to it. Say your condolences. Maybe if you can share his GoFundMe, and that's it. That's it. Because everybody is just destroying this guy's memories by just creating more negativities. That was the opposite of what he was trying to do. Like this is that kind of moment where people are saying, "Man, he's probably rolling in his grave right now, seeing the way these people are acting." Like you could have just said condolences to him and his family. Here's the GoFundMe, and that's it. But no, all these guys started making videos about him, talking that this guy shouldn't talk about him. That's not his friend. I was the last one he talked to. You know, who this guy's a piece of shit. All these fucking people that have no right to talk about this guy's death. And then and then delve into it. And it's sad because this isn't what he meant to leave behind. These guys are making his last day chaotic, negative, destructive, divisive, and it's sad because they didn't have to, but because their egos was told them, no, I gotta say something because I am the representative of the culture of the people because people listen to me. They're expecting me to talk about it because I am their leader. I'm like, dang, you people have way too much fucking ego. Scante Warrior. I don't know with a name like that. I don't know about that. T Loke, no, he does not. I can definitely confirm that. But anybody can hurt somebody when they use a brass knuckle on you. Just saying. Well, money. I can't put it up right now because it was actually a short episode because I gotta make another pit stop before I get to Marvelouses. That being said, yeah, it's unfortunate that his death just only brought upon negativities. You know, Dubs and Gunner probably shouldn't have gone at it like that. They probably could have just, like I said, just said condolences to him and his family and share a GoFundMe, and that's it. But now, because of their actions, it stirred up emotions in other podcasters, other YouTubers, that they have to put in their 2 cents. They have to talk shit about Dubs and Gunner. And for the most part, as far as I knew, the Rascal, the homie hangout, was always in Dubs' chat. He was always participating with them. And when I hear them say that the homie hangout was their friend, I believe that. I believe that Rascal was their friend. And, you know, I mean, you could say maybe they do have a right to talk about, but at the same time, they could have done it a lot better. That being said, all right, guys, I'm out. We're doing the Marvelous Oldie show tonight, so make sure you guys tap in and hang out with us, okay? Starts at 8 o'clock, hopefully.